And now...
Again.
There they are.
Cover to the chair.
No!
Patricia!
No!
Enough! You have one and only one chance of getting out of this alive.
Did he steal
do
some?
what I tell you to do. Tie her to the chair.
Did she steal something from him? Like, why would she act like that? Maybe she, like, grabbed something from him. But he's a thief, so, I mean, really.
Examine the bag.
What's in the bag?
We'll get to that. The handcuffs now.
Please don't hurt her. I beg you.
Dude,
The handcuffs now.
the handcuffs before she... What if he just shoots her? Like, boom. Like,
You can
stop
put the gun
asking these
down.
questions.
I won't try anything.
I could choose to believe you, or I could keep the gun pointed at you and know that you won't try anything. If you'd be so kind.
Can't we...
You can cuff your girlfriend to the chair. That's what you can do.
You seriously...
Oh, I can't anymore. Okay, one more.
Please don't hurt her. I beg you.
The handcuffs now.
Alright, dude. Okay, bro. Alright.
Jeez.
Dude, don't you be on his
I would have
side.
shot her. Like, seriously. And you. It's just like, just shoot your wolf. Like, forget the eye.
Wow.
She's acting, dude. She's an actor, dude.
I'd like to think she wasn't so pathetic.
I love you.
Look at her. Remember,
Dude,
this scene.
it's our gear in
if
this.
you try to screw me, then
I'll screw her.
Do you remember when we next see Adil? He's in like all black, proper thieves gear. Do you remember? That'll be what's in the bag. What's the plan?
What about she's acting and she's really with Inch, and you know this is all like a lure to get him to do whatever he wants.
Well, we
him
were
to do.
gonna do it anyway. You're expecting her to double cross people, aren't you? Earlier you mentioned that she was just gonna
women
run
are
away.
Evil. No. I think based on the journal, it seems like she's okay. You know. So.
Okay. All right.
No.
There we go. What's the plan?
What's the next step? What's the plan?
everything you need is in the bag. The eye will be delivered at any moment. You abseil from the roof into the treasure chamber.
And the display case's alarm system?
The alarm will go off, but I'll ensure that the only effect will be that the security barricades in the treasure chamber close.
How will you manage that?
Let me worry about that, just like the guards. You'll have several minutes to break into the display case and climb back to the roof.
This was not the plan at all. Because their plan was totally different. Well, I guess, what happens with the explosion? There'll be dynamite in that bag then, to create the explosion.
And once I have the jewel, what next? By the time I get back to the roof, the museum will be surrounded by policemen.
Correct. Escaping from the museum is impossible.
That means I stay inside the museum.
There's a bag in the basement with food and water for you and your girlfriend. I'm sure you'll find a way to pass the time for a couple of days. The police will search the whole city for the eye, but not the museum.
And once the museum's open to visitors again, Patricia and I will walk out through the secret door in the main hall to our freedom.
I'll be watching you every step of the way. You'll deliver the jewel, and then we'll never see each other again.
Okay, he's been quite kind from this plan, considering that he's got a gun to her head.
How am I supposed to break into the display case? It's protected by bulletproof glass.
You'll find everything you need in the bag. A clever fellow like you will know what to do with it.
But I don't understand. This plan doesn't work. If I'm meant to hide in the museum, why is the plan to create a gaping hole from the treasure chamber?
It's not the plan, though. I think it just went that way, right?
Yeah, well, we'll see very soon.
If we do everything you ask, will you let us go?
I'm a poor loser, but a generous winner.
Okay.
How did you find out about our plan?
By chance, I must admit. I hadn't anticipated it. I didn't think that you'd build up my trust for months just to betray me.
You have to be patient if you want to steal the eyes of the Sphinx.
A virtue youth normally lacks. It's a pity we have to go our separate ways after this little incident.
I can hardly wait. Please let Patricia go. You've got me.
A fascinating young lady, clever, skillful, beautiful. What's she doing with a chap like you? Are you sure you're not just a pawn in her game?
Yeah.
Let her go.
As soon as you bring me the second eye.
The plan might work, I must admit.
The plan will work. You'll see to that, or she'll suffer the consequences. Let's go. The clock is ticking. I have to take care of the guards and the alarm system.
She's not said a word.
It'll all work out in the end.
Like, not a word.
Yeah.
I know. Take care of yourself.
There you go.
If you should open this door without the Eye of the Sphinx in your bag, I'll shoot first and then ask what went wrong.
I like how his finger's not actually
You're
on
not
the trigger.
planning on letting us go, are you?
I need a scapegoat. Otherwise, the traitor would already be dead.
He doesn't understand because he doesn't think like you.
You messed with the wrong man, and now you have to suffer the consequences.
Wow.
Oh boy, we're almost
But-
at climax.
Zelna to the rescue!
But she wasn't there, so I wonder what happened to her.
Yeah, something's... There's one more bit to this story.
All right.
Down the ladder we go. Or,
No,
wait.
over here. Examine the window.
I can see the treasure chamber. There are several people moving around down there. I think the eye is being delivered.
You gotta open the bag.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice,
open the
nice,
bag
fine.
and get your equipment going on. Go down, get the eye. Something goes wrong, boom. It's boom shakalaka. NBA Jam, if you ever played that.
Climbing equipment.
NBA Jam, I've
including
heard of it. I
a
don't think I've
rope.
played it.
Wow.
A cloth bag.
Missing a piece of your childhood
Huh?
there.
A pack of gum. Why did Inch put a pack of gum in a cloth bag?
To stay fresh.
That's all.
Minty fresh.
Climbing equipment and a pack of chewing gum. I'm beginning to feel under-equipped for this burglary. Looks like I'll have to improvise.
Where the hell did the explosives come from then? Examine the
A
rope.
good rope, and more than long enough to abseil down into the treasure chamber.
Okay.
I'll leave it there until I need it.
Okay, alright, chill. Chill, bro. Climbing
This
equipment?
is the same climbing equipment that I wore for the burglary in London. Only the mask is missing. Does Inch want to make sure that the security cameras can see my handsome face?
My handsome face.
That's
Jeez.
right. That's right, dude. Like, listen. You
look.
got it. You got it. All right. All right. So it's the same thing. Like, why are you not showing your face, Tatos? We
tarp
all know
was
you're
covering
handsome. You
something.
sexy devil. Come on now. Let's
People couldn't
Bucket,
handle it.
rags,
Oh.
squeegee, tools
Who's
of the
conceited
trade
now?
for window washers. Probably didn't feel like carrying their equipment up to the roof every time, so they stashed it here.
Okay. I missed basically all of that. What do we...
They stashed the
Window.
window.
I don't need the squeegee. The bucket? Not really. This rag, on the other hand, I could wipe away fingerprints with it.
Yoink. Okay, we'll take that then.
Are fingerprints really that easy to just wipe away?
Yeah, I've always sort of wondered that because...
Some of those lazy shows, they have like some little napkin and they like wipe it away. I'm like, that's it?
Yeah, right, yeah. Let's put that on our equipment. We're gonna look like a badass now. Here we go. When I was a kid, I used to love when games gave you different outfits. Like, I always thought that was the coolest thing.
Oh, check him out. Yeah. That's what I'm talking
Right.
about.
So what else have we got?
There's nothing else in the bag.
And I don't need the bag itself. The rope.
yeah.
We ready?
Yeah,
A
I'm
good
ready.
rope, and more than long enough to I'll leave.
What do you mean you're gonna leave it? It's now's the time.
Examine
No?
the window.
Is
You gotta
now not the time?
You gotta examine the window to make sure they left.
This window can be opened. Must be an entrance for the window washers and maintenance crews when they have to work up here in the cupola.
Why is he
There's
talking
a
like that?
mechanism that opens the window when you turn the crank. I see 2 contacts down there on the frame. There's a piece of metal stuck between them and fixed to the window. If I open the window, the piece of metal will move, breaking the circuit and setting off an alarm. Unless the guards have been notified beforehand, which is hardly an option in my case, I have to bypass the circuit.
Gum?
Only 1 piece left.
He only gave us 1 piece.
What's this? Unless this is the most expensive chewing gum commercial ever, Inch wanted me to find the diamond.
All right, we're gonna
Sure,
scratch
it's
a
not
hole.
reward for all my hard work.
Scratch a hole in the glass with the diamond. Oh, look at it. Oh, beautiful. Does that work? You can scratch holes in glass with diamonds, can't you?
Yeah, because diamond can it's like a tough material that can cut through something. What is it?
Yeah, it's very tough and you can make it very sharp.
You can cut through glass. Is that what the thing is? I guess.
Chewing gum wrapper. Override the electrical contacts with the chewing gum wrapper.
Yeah, you've never done that.
How's that
like,
supposed to work? The
Oh.
contacts are on the other side of the window. I can't reach them.
I used to we had the security system, and there were these 2 like magnet things that were on the door, and every time you open it, like the alarm will do this beep sound. And what we used to do is put like a piece of paper between it, like chewing gum wrapper between it, and open it, and they wouldn't know the difference. Very design flaw, very bad design flaw, but yeah.
Well, wow. Okay. Where was this when you were working at?
No, not working. It was a house, an old apartment I used to live in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. We can use the knife with the window. Why have we got a diamond if we're just gonna...
I can't cut any of the windows out of the frame, but this window has a rubber seal on the bottom and the sides.
I love the sound effects in this game.
The roof of the museum is now officially drafty.
Okay. So we did that.
Okay. Whatever
Now
that
use-
was.
No, diamond doesn't work. Chewing gum wrapper didn't work before. Oh, wait, hold on. Can we now reach it?
Yes, the aluminum foil.
We
Nice.
can.
Ah, that's darn tight. I can override the contacts with the strip, but I can't... Oh, damn! I lost the strip!
Okay.
It would never have worked anyway. The gap was too small.
That's fine. Chewing gum. Eat. Eat your noms. Okay, that didn't work. Rag. Clean off my fingerprints. We're wearing
What's
gloves.
that supposed to do?
Alright, fine.
Who are you talking to? Who is he talking to?
Us! Well, I think it's himself. He's doubting the plans that are whizzing through his mind. Well, that's...
I cut away as much of the seal as possible. I can't...
Okay, well, so now what?
Combine stuff together?
Knife with nothing.
The diamond isn't bad. Would it be good for an engagement ring?
Okay.
What about gum? No.
Diamond doesn't work with anything.
What about chewing gum?
Gum doesn't work with anything.
So
So
quiet
what if
up
we
here.
now... Yeah. What if we use the rope now? Is he just going to say no? I'll leave
A
it.
good rope.
Just going to leave it?
I'll leave...
Leave it until you need it, okay?
Leave it
What's this
till
on
you
this
need
crate?
it.
There's a crank on this crate that we never saw.
Oh, that's the
crank.
mechanism.
Something for opening windows that are too heavy to move with your hands. Your new home.
Okay, use crank with window.
Somehow I have to get at the contacts of the alarm system and override the circuit. Only then can I open the window safely.
All right.
Ah, there's something over here.
Ah, the dripping of water.
Maybe the tap is meant to depressurize the water tank if it rains too much. Or it's just a practical way for the window washers to get some fresh water up here.
Okay. So, let's open the tap. Not temporarily. I wanted running water to do something there. Alright, so let's just wet the rag, I guess.
Oh, cold. Dripping wet. I'm not putting it in my pocket like that.
Okay, that's fine. Wet rag with window?
I guess so. Whatever that's supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm a little in over my head here, not
Okay,
gonna
I'm
lie.
in. And now back and forth and away we go. Got it. The wet
That's
rag
what
is
he
lying
said.
on the contacts.
I mean, that's not very funny. Alright, so now that it's lying on the contacts, crank with window.
You're about to laugh. I only want to hear it. Oh, yeah. Da da da.
Excellent. No alarm.
Abseil. Here we go.
Time to use that rope.
A long time ago, everybody, I saw an achievement. I don't know whether I left it in the video or not, but I saw an achievement in the list that said abseil into the treasure room.
Okay, I don't see anyone.
And I considered it a big spoiler, but a cool moment coming up. And here we go.
Here it is.
The time has finally arrived. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I don't need to do my own music
He's
here.
the
It's
Indian-
too good.
He's Indiana Jones, dude.
I love the way he's got the rope. That's really cool. Like,
Such an attempt would fail here. The display case is bolted to the floor and weighs several hundred kilograms.
What's
He's
that?
gonna use the diamond to
A
break
camera?
The latest model. It's called video surveillance.
I've heard about that. The images are recorded and can be viewed again later.
That's right. Images from all 3 cameras are recorded in the guard room.
Wow.
As I've said, we've spared no effort and no expense.
I think I've seen enough here, but I'm interested in something else.
what were we interested in? Didn't even remember.
No. Flashback. So are we gonna go in the guard and knock them out, or someone else is gonna do that?
No. Inch said he was going to deal with that, if you remember. Climb down?
I guess so.
But we got to deal with this camera, actually.
You know, when he
Camera covers
leaves,
the whole room, and I don't have a mask.
we have to. This is where the explosion happens. I wonder if Inch is setting up an explosion right now,
Natural substance in the world.
Oh, yeah.
right
Use
under
that
us
my
to kill
advantage
us.
somehow.
Yeah, you're right. We didn't know about it. He's doing... Yeah, this is his plan.
To
You're
kill
right.
us.
Yeah, that's why he called us a scapegoat earlier. Yeah. Okay.
He's thinking
So,
because this
I
whole
keep wanting
thing.
to use this time.
This whole thing about the Raven being violent and explosions all the time. There's an explosion every time he does something, right? If you really think, he does an explosion on a train, explosion when he grabbed the first eye, and now an explosion here. They're gonna think, oh, he's the new Raven, or he's the Raven, and
He's just taking up the mantle.
and he
Yeah.
was doing it with explosion. He ended up killing himself. Scapegoat achieved.
Yeah.
Boom.
Also, do you remember when we was there and we were looking at the security footage? He said, oh, it's fine, and then it randomly goes black. That's because we covered the lens with this bag.
Just have to hope that Inch knocked out the guard in the guard room. If not, he'll be on his way to check the camera soon. Here goes nothing.
Okay, wow, that was pretty ridiculous. Right, so now we can go down.
Now or never.
Oh boy, here we go.
Boom! Achievement unlocked, Climber. Abseil into the treasure chamber. There it is.
Oh boy, this is it, dude.
Examine the display case with the eye of the Sphinx.
As a visitor, I'd only have eyes for the jewel. As a burglar, though, I'm more interested in the bulletproof glass. About half an inch thick. There's no glass cutter that could do the job.
But there is a diamond.
Of course, diamonds cut glass. And even bulletproof glass is softer than a diamond. But the diamond is tiny. I can barely hold it.
Chewing gum.
And I need to do more than just scratch the glass.
Chewing gum. So we use chewing gum on our face. We eat it.
I once heard...
Yum. Oh. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me interact with this and see what you had to say.
I once heard that chewing gum improves concentration. I could really use the help.
Okay, that's fine, dude. So eat it. Click.
Chewing gum.
Stick the chewing gum on the glass, apparently, is what we want to do. Oh, do we then stick the diamond in it and then we whack the diamond with our hand or something? And then it would smash the glass?
But then it will make noise.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
But the explosion is going to fuck it all up anyway. Press the diamond into the chewing gum.
Press the diamond into the chewing gum with the tip towards the window.
Examine.
The chewing gum holds the tip of the diamond right on the bulletproof glass. That's promising.
Okay. Swiss Army knife to hit it? No. What do you want to do now?
And now we ran out of everything. So I guess we have to use...
So back up the tar stuff? Tar paper?
Oh my gosh.
The chewing gum.
So there has to be something around here. Use your little spyglass, I guess.
Leave the treasure chamber is our other option.
Really?
Oh, there's... Examine the exit.
Seriously, we came down here without something? Are you kidding me?
Someone could come back any moment, and then I'll have another problem. I need to hurry.
It's this whole thing. This whole thing. Like,
I don't know. It's cool. We got caught.
This doesn't apply to burglars.
This is very...
Use the metal stand with the diamond.
Ah, okay. Okay.
We got it. We got it.
It's
we
a
don't have to
tense
go back
moment,
up.
man. I don't want to leave the chamber. I want to do everything.
Here we go.
Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine.
This is pretty crazy.
No, no!
Oh, this is it.
Oh,
He
snap.
wants to lock me in. But why? He doesn't have the jewel yet. What if he-
Explosion.
Oh, no.
Dude, it all looked so planned out from our perspective, but like we've just been so screwed over from Zelna's perspective. I mean, oh, we're getting really close now. This is the big moment.
Oh, snap.
But the game's crashed, so
Oh,
there we go.
oh, my head hurts.
Where are we? Where are we?
I don't know.
We were unconscious for how long? We are Oliver! Oh! Flashback.
What?
Adil is Oliver, dude. It all makes sense now.
What? Seriously? Seriously?
No, I'm lying. I'm lying. Oh, we were in here.
Yeah.
Okay, we did hide in there. What the fuck? Seriously, what is...
What? He's gonna see him.
Oh my god, Oliver.
Oliver is
Achievement, Walking Dead. Should we knock him over?
Wow, Walking.
Constable Oliver. He's totally focused on the hole in the floor.
Use stone with. Knock him out?
Oh, and that's why he never says anything?
He's up there, Robert. I know it.
Maybe. Go to the guard room and open the gates.
Tell the director.
Zelna, don't do it. It's too dangerous.
I've got everything under control.
Yeah. Oh man, that was pretty violent.
Sorry, Constable.
Get
That
decked.
was pretty violent. Yeah.
Oh,
He's unconscious.
man.
He'll wake up with a headache in a few minutes.
Well, didn't we praise this
There's
game
no
for
other
not
way.
treating that stupidly? Okay.
Look at him. He's just...
This is the opposite. of a
Oh,
clever
gosh.
burglary. Inch must have decided to do it the violent way as soon as he realized he couldn't count on me. I would have died in the explosion and been the scapegoat.
Okay, down we go. I feel a little bit stupid for not realizing that Inch was setting us up with the explosion quicker, but whatever. It wasn't that bad. Down we go, and now we chase up. We find that Zelna's been caught by Inch.
And then the final moment. The final countdown.
Dude, from Adil's perspective,
Uh-huh.
Zelna has had so little to do with this whole story. I'm super proud that we managed to find out it was Inch.
How did you do it? How did you plant the message on the safe in the train? How did you know that Gebhardt killed the Baroness? And the demolition charge below the treasure chamber? How did you manage it all? Even if your arm isn't lame.
Oh, it is, believe me. I needed help, it's true. A messenger boy to replace my arms and legs.
A messenger boy?
Ah, Adil. This could be interesting. He's quite talented, but unreliable. He has a mind of his own plans. Don't you,
Where's
Adil?
Patricia gone?
I never wanted
Exactly.
blood to be shed, but it's time to make an exception.
He only forgot one thing. I keep things firmly in hand. Always. End of story.
Oh, we have been shot. Oh my god. Oh! Whoa!
Stupid little policeman.
Dude!
He shouldn't have messed with the Raven.
Oh!
You aren't the Raven! The Raven would never have shot a defenseless old man!
Dude! Good. Call him out. He's a liar.
He wouldn't have, but now he has. At least that's what everyone will think.
Why does that matter? Who are
And
you?
nobody.
We worked for him, for the Raven, my brother and I. He's responsible for my brother being shot and for my crippled arm. He sacrificed us.
Who? Who is the Raven?
I don't know. I never met him, and in all these years, I've never found him.
You don't know who you worked for?
No one knows who the Raven is. Some say he's dead. The fact is, he never returned to the stage after that fatal night in Paris.
So you want to lure him out of hiding?
And if anything can, it's the burglary of the century executed by another thief while using his name.
He doesn't come.
But I still got my revenge. The gentleman thief, now a bomb-throwing murderer. Oh, I do hope he is still with us, watching helplessly as I ruin his life's work, as he ruined mine. Enough chatter. I'll be going.
But why?
Your little girlfriend escaped, and if I can't eliminate all the witnesses, I can at least destroy their credibility.
Are we about to get shot also? What the fuck? Why are you letting me go?
Why did you just shoot poor Constable Zellner, lad? They'll hang you and your accomplice.
Oh my god, look at him smiling. I suppose there's meant to be a clicking of a gun there that...
Yeah. So Legrand shot his brother. Instead of
Yeah,
when he thought
yeah.
he got the Raven when it was
Yeah,
the
that's
Raven.
what I thought too, yeah.
Wow.
Dude, because we always knew the Raven had accomplices.
You've met your match, Raven. You hear me? Wherever you are, I beat you.
I'm terrified this is like an ending cutscene.
Good evening, Mr.
Oh,
Inch.
Legrand!
The eyes of the Sphinx, if you would be so kind.
You? That's impossible!
The jewels, now.
Oh snap. Oh snap.
Legrand's not been in this at all this entire time, you realise?
Inch, don't move a muscle. You're under arrest.
Oh my god.
Oh dude, that's death. Probably got impaled by the craftsmanship. Oh.
By the jewel?
Oh!
Phenomenal CGI. Phenomenal.
Oh.
Oh my
Dude.
god. What the hell?
I didn't know jewels can break that easily.
I don't think typically they can.
A master thief who stole 2 cheap figs and then fell to his death. A shot that no one could explain. But for the newspapers, it was the real jewels that were the heart of the story. The eyes of the Sphinx, reunited in the Egyptian Museum.
What kind of game is this?
The Raven's game.
At least you caught him. Again.
I saw the surprise and the anger in Inch's eyes. He knew he'd been played.
You don't mean...
At first, they wanted us to believe that it was Gephardt. And now we're supposed to believe that it was Inch. He's still out there.
So then, who is the Raven?
Don't there be credits. Don't there be credits. No
Don't
way.
leave us like that, please. I swear.
Oh, okay.
Hello there, handsome devil.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Don't! My father will be here any moment.
Did you tell him about our engagement?
She did.
What?
I almost slipped out of character.
Oh, Daddy, we all know that would never happen. You were Anton Jakob Zellner through and through, even with the world crashing down around you.
Didn't go too badly, did it?
Well, Inch nearly blew us up, and I was almost charged with murder.
Ah, yes. Exciting, wasn't it? I haven't had fun like that since I retired.
There it is!
Dr. Gebhardt nearly killed you.
Nobody could have suspected the doctor. At least we managed to clear things up quickly.
I would have preferred it if things went according to the old plan. We would have swapped the jewel aboard the ship, and Alex wouldn't have been kidnapped by Inch.
And I'd have preferred it if you hadn't given me a nasty bump on my noggin.
And what would your excuse have been for staying on board if I hadn't? Hey, I improvised.
Good point.
I was afraid Inch would realize you were wearing a bulletproof vest.
He was too confident. After he foiled your plan, he thought he had everything under control. He never really took a look at the emerald in the display case. He just assumed that they shipped the real jewel from Switzerland.
And after my little tussle with Inch, we had both jewels.
He blew half the museum to smithereens just to steal a fake.
He was always rude and insolent. I never should have worked with him. His double-dealing cost his brother's life.
And his own as well.
I'd still rather see him in jail than in a morgue.
He shouldn't have messed with the Raven.
To your retirement.
To the future.
What? See, the thing is, okay.
I don't even know what to say. All right, you make sense of this. Come on.
All right. I don't understand, because if you're playing the Raven the whole time, wouldn't he think to himself properly, not like very skeptical?
Oh my god, what is this? Paul Legrand, man.
Finally. Dear Nico, the Raven
is dead. Yet other criminals live, and they are more brutal and ruthless than he ever was. Who will stop them? It would be tragic if a good policeman failed to do so because he was hunting for a dead man and ruining himself in the process. Let the dead rest in peace. They are not coming back.
R.
Oh my god. Do you think he keeps looking?
He's never gonna forget that. I don't think he's ever gonna forget that, dude.
Oh, I'm so happy with the way they ended Legrand's story there. They could have like taken the cheap way out and been like, oh, okay, and everybody has a happy ending. But
Right.
leaving it on that note, making you sort of question, oh, is he actually gonna move on, or is he sort of doomed to this horrible chase? Like, because there's good reason to go against Legrand. Oh my, against Zellner.
Oh my!
I can't
gosh.
believe it. He was the Raven. Yeah, and you're right. Some of the dialogue in the game, like where you're inspecting stuff.
Yeah, especially expecting the women and stuff like that. Like he's like giving his guest of the women when really he knows who the woman is. Like that's not realistically thinking. He should have avoided her entirely and not.
Yeah, or it could be like method acting, you know, where he's just playing the part. He's playing the part of Anton Jakob Zellner, and that's the way it is, you know. And there are hints really early on as well. Do you remember when you very first look at your heart medicine, and he's like, "My daughter" or something, like insisted I didn't take it for this trip. Yeah, I kind of want to play the whole thing again now.
Just try to see if they left hints and stuff like that, right? So I thought what Legrand was gonna happen. He's gonna look at to see if Constable Zellner was actually real, and just to see if he was like on the list of policemen. And then he looks, and then Zellner's not there. Yeah. He's like, "Oh my gosh, it was Zellner!" And then he never sees Zellner again.
Yeah, that would be crazy, dude.
But I guess they didn't want to leave it in that note.
There's other stuff that's maybe unanswered as well. Like, what about Lady Westmacott's son?
Right.
I guess there's just not much to it.
Yeah, I guess they were just there as backstory to, like, you know, saying, oh, maybe...
And a red herring.
You know, maybe it's them. Maybe, you know, to keep you guessing until the end. Boom. It's Zellner. And he, you know, that was his daughter and blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know, man. Like, that's crazy. And it's funny how the whole thing that happened on the boat with the doctor is like for a totally different situation, and he wasn't even like with the Raven at all. Like he didn't even know that Inch was even like there. He didn't do anything for the Raven. He just acted on his own accordance.
Yeah, absolutely on his own, and all the wires got crossed over. I think that was one of the better things about this story, because it also means in retrospect, you really were, when you were playing as Zellner, you really were working out a genuine mystery and trying to figure out what... I suppose the whole way through the game you were always wondering who the new Raven was. You know, maybe all these times where Zellner's saying, why would the Raven do this? Who is the Raven and stuff? He's just talking about the new Raven. Like it still sort of works, you know. The fact that he's the old Raven has no bearing on any of the events of this game.
Right. I guess, you know, if he's thinking that way, but usually in your thoughts, you don't think the way he thought sometimes when he was talking about the old Raven and the new Raven and blah, blah, blah. But I guess I can get that, yeah.
Maybe though. Can you think of a really specific line of dialogue that goes against it? Maybe the whole way through they do skirt about it really well. Maybe, like, if we were to play it again, you'd realise that he never talks about the old Raven in a way that would make it sound separate from himself. Maybe he's only ever talking about it in reference to the new Raven when he makes him sound separate. Do you know what I mean? I'd be interested as well, like, so that conversation he has with the American woman, his daughter, like when they first meet, like you can make assessments about her and stuff. And, like, they just in his own mind, he acts like she's not his daughter. But I think that's just him, like, acting and, like, really getting a part of the role. That's why in the final cutscene, they're like, oh, yeah, you were Anton Jakob Zellner through and through. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They're trying to put that forward, that he was 100%.
Because he kind of has to be, like, think exactly like his character to make sure he never messes up. And always quick on the draw. Always acting. Like, when you saw him at the end... It's like he was a total different person. Entirely.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Like, it was just, like, total different person. And he was, like, his voice might have been a little bit different. Of course, the clothes definitely just changed the way his appearance was. But, yeah, like, I guess so. I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed watching it.
Maybe a bit of a twist some people will have seen coming. I know I mentioned a bazillion times through this. He's the Raven. Half the time I was joking, though. Pretty crazy. So once again, we got Not Bad. That was chapter 3. And that's actually the end of the Raven series. Which is pretty crazy, dude. Do you remember the day? It was actually, for people that don't know, it was Matt that picked this game. Do you remember when you picked it?
Yeah. I was like, oh, what about this game? And it's like an adventure game. And
then
we tried it out. We're like, all right, we'll do the first episode and see how it is. Because usually we do things really blind when we go into, you know, everything, honest reactions and everything. So we go in there, and the music was good. And we kind of got, we enjoyed it. So, and then you guys enjoyed it, so we just kept going with it.
I had no idea it was going to be so long. That's the thing.
Yeah, it was really long. Oh, but it was
really
good.
long.
I can't believe we reached here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to find like another detective-y or cool game. Oh man, it's always such a hassle trying to find the right game. But we'll have to do it again, and like we'll be back with another double series if you're down for it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks very much for watching, guys. Let us know what you thought about the Raven in the comments. Did you see it coming? Is it a bit too hard to chew? I'll be very keen to read. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Need somebody. Want somebody
To lean on.